I'm Matt Schmitz. I'm from No Sleep Recording, artist, alumni, former thieves, and this is Humble Beginnings. The first record I actually bought I bought a Cake CD secondhand from a friend. I paid $7 for it and she wrapped it up very nicely. I saw Aerosmith, 7 Mary 3, and Collective Soul in 1995. The first one that comes to mind that I felt like I was breaking the rules is I lied to my mom and took a trip to Des Moines, Iowa to see Glassjaw, Converge, Reach the Sky in about 2002, 2003, something like that. I played in a band in junior high called Frigid. It was very new, very new. We played in a friend's garage before a house party that was on a farm at a friend's house, and we all played, and then we all walked to that farm. Very Iowa. First stage dive.
Do you remember that?
Whoa, dude. Probably junior high as well. They used to have like a yearly festival of like local bands that played at this church, which is kind of twisted. And a band played, and I got some balls about me and decided to stage dive. And yeah, I retired somewhere after that. My brother, who was a couple years older than me, started taking me to shows when I was a lot younger, and there's a couple bands that really stuck out. A band called Shiver, which kind of sounded like Glassjaw, Deftones, and Far. All three of those had a baby, and they ripped off every other song. Got really into those guys, and then there was another band called Defaced, which was like Soulfly meets Tool. And I got really into those two bands. Those were like the local heavy hitters that you went to every single one of their shows anytime they played any spot. The size large red white pony Deftones shirt.
Nice.
I wore that. It's weird how you start at size large and slowly move your way down as you grow older.
Yeah. And then as you grow really older, go back up.
Yep. And, the first tour I went on was in 2005 with a band called Spirit of the Stairway, and a lot of the dudes, like half the band had never been on tour before, half the band had toured a good amount, and we did 2 months straight right out the gate, and it was the first time I'd ever been on tour before, and I was 19 years old. And we stayed in some real sketchy places, but we stayed in a house in Klamath Falls, Oregon, and it was definitely a crust haven. And we got there at 3 a.m. in the morning to doors just being unlocked, and all the crust punks asleep in various points all around the place. And so we all just went to sleep in various places around the house, and like an alarm went off, and the crust punks had at 8 in the morning. It's like a party alarm. They all started waking up and start going crazy, and they have this thing that they call space bag, which is boxed wine out of the box, and so they take the bag out and they start slapping it. And
I have a story for this after we're done.
Fantastic. So I'm glad, I had never heard of it before, but these guys swore by space bag, and they started partying just so fucking hard at 8 a.m. And just like that, none of us said anything to them. We just picked up our things, slowly walked out to the van and left. Best story.